Hello, I'm Ellie. This is 25,000 Miracles. You know, those of us who have been separated from our children by death, we will be reunited with those children someday. This knowledge is something that the mother in this next story needs to hold on to. This is a story about Todd, and I just call it Don't Worry About Todd. Now, Todd is 8 years old, and he was playing with his brother Gregory, who is 6 years old, and they were having a wonderful time. Regretfully and sadly, they began playing with a .22 rifle, and the rifle fired. Now, what happened was the 6-year-old Gregory rushed to clean up the blood, and then he scampered off to tell his mother that something had happened to Todd. Todd did not recover. And a few hundred miles away, Larry Arthur received a phone call. Now, Larry is the grandfather of these two boys, and the phone call left him stunned and heartsick because he was told that one of his grandchildren was dead. What happened was that night, as he got ready for bed and he prepared for bed, he felt heartsick and burdened by this horrible thing that had happened to his whole family, the death of this child. Now, sometime later, Larry was visited by his father, and his father's name is George. Now, this is a quote from George, the father of Larry. "Don't worry about Todd. I'm taking care of him." Close quote. For Larry to hear this news from his father was astounding. You see, his father had been dead for 20 years. So you can understand why it was quite astounding news to get. So we have the grandfather of an 8-year-old child, or the great-grandfather of an 8-year-old child, who sends word, "Don't worry, I'm going to take care of him now." Our God is understanding and loving. He sets things into motion like he did for this whole family to help them to come through this tremendously difficult time. Miracles come in all shapes and sizes. I want to thank you for joining me, and I thank our Heavenly Father for the beautiful miracle that he gave that family. And I also want to give you a way to contact me if you are wanting to send a story, because our website is having difficulty right now and likely will until COVID-19 is taken care of. So this is my way to give you my address, my email address. So it says milady@ 25000miracles.com. And you can get information just if you want to know anything. Like I say at the bottom there, the stories cannot exceed 550 words. The last story I just told you was not even 300 words. So you can get a good story told in a short amount of words. The one I told earlier on today was less than 200 words. So don't worry about, oh my gosh, I can't write that many words. I'm not telling you to, I'm just giving you an estimate on what you can do. Listen, thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day. My name is Ellie. It was a beautiful story. You're beautiful people. Bye now.